Not too long ago, I was having a conversation with an acquaintance, and he said to me that, he was inquiring about my marital status. I don't know him too good, but I know him I see him with people I hang out with. And so I said I wasn't married. Then he went on to, tell me about because we've interacted before, he went on to tell me about his 4 children and his wife. But then in the recent past, I've been seeing him a lot with another lady who's now pregnant. So I said, this isn't your wife, is she? He said, oh, no, Eric. You're not married, are you? So the thing you do, what you do is you get somebody who's very mature, and there's someone who's not very big on these social media things, then you keep them very nicely, very nicely. And because me, like now in my case, if Madame knew, Madame can kill me. My wife, she can kill me. So I said, but I've seen you with this woman for quite a long time. Your wife has not suspected? He says, no. But it gets interesting, This one is the 4th. So there's my wife, then there are 2, and then this one. But she's so mature, she knows the other 3, and she never has a problem. Good evening, my name is Eric, and this is Eric Stories. I want us to talk about whether or not you can affair-proof your relationship or marriage. Is it possible, or are we just given to fate so that our partner can decide whichever thing they want to do to us and then anything goes? Do you not have a say or sway? Are there no things at all you can do to try and affair-proof the relationship? That's the conversation. If it's your first time here, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I value that you took the time to hang out with me. Please share with me your perspective. My DM is open, and the comment section below is also open just for you. I'm on Twitter. I'm also on Instagram. And while at it, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I thank you in advance. Don't get me wrong. I'm not naive. And I understand why a lot of people say that cheating can happen and the power lies solely on your partner. I get that. I mean, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. You remember that incident when he was being slapped by Solange? Beyonce being cheated on by Jay-Z. That being said, I am a strong believer that nice begets nice. I believe that 100%. I think very strongly that if you're mean and rude and disrespectful, not only do you ooze the energy that is mean, rude, and disrespectful back at you, only this time more intense, but when people get the slightest chance to do you in, they would, because you're not a nice person. Not that every time you're nice, people will be nice back. But I think very strongly that nice begets nice, so that the more nicer you are, the more your chances of being done in are diminished. I'm a firm believer in that which a man plants, that also shall he reap. Carrot goes in, carrot comes out. So I think a way somebody would affair-proof their relationship is by just being nice. I think. I know it sounds very, 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 very childlike and almost naive, but I think very strongly. I remember relationships where people treated me better, and I owed them in my Noah to treat them better, just because they treated me nice. Of course, it depends from guy to guy or woman to woman, and it's better when you're dating a decent person. But these are the relationships I was once in, and these people are always very mean and rude and almost vile. I remember one of my friends sitting me down and saying, "You're always so on the edge these days, and you're almost so pensive. What's going on?" So I quickly had to arrest it, because these people's character traits were rubbing off of me, and I was always angry because we were always arguing and we were always back and forth. So the energy rubs off of you, and then being humans, there's that side of you that feels like, you know what? I'm going to get even because they're also mean. All right? So I think a way in my mind, today we're just talking, is to try and affair-proof your relationship. You must try and be nicer, a little bit nicer. All right? Your partner's personal conviction and character must be talked about. I am always bamboozled about people who are so expectant of right after having chosen wrong. It's preposterous to me and bizarre. He's a pathological liar. He even lied to get into your pants. You know what he did? He lied. He lies perpetually. All right? You know all the flaws in his character. You see him lying to other people while with you. So, why, Agnes, in God's blue sky, do you expect that he's going to treat you any better? I think what they believe in really counts for something. What are their convictions about cheating? What are their convictions about morality? What are their convictions about sexclusivity, for instance? You know, it's always funny to me, especially if, say, you've gotten into funny relationship like the acquaintance who I was describing. So you're sleeping with him and he's married. Isn't it funny that you expect that he's going to be faithful? Or are you okay knowing that there's a chance he might get the sixth girlfriend? And are you going to fight that as well? That always beats me. But I think a way to affair-proof your relationship, and I don't mean to come across as sanctimonious or without any sins, but I'm just saying that it's common sense to me that what somebody's conviction is oftentimes is going to reflect on the way they treat you and the way they treat themselves. Very important. And I think a way to affair-proof your marriage or relationship. Yeah? Self-love and a tinge of selfishness goes a long way. This particular example I've given you about this guy, I was telling him later, I said, what about you? Like, so you leave, because I was trying to get his routine. So I was asking him, so you leave your matrimonial home at what time-ish? He said 6 o'clock, and then I go to mama. So now this mama, like my last mama, and then we hang out, I do breakfast, I can do a few meetings, then in the afternoon I go out. So I was just asking him, but what about you? Like, are you honestly happy? You really mustn't like yourself to be doing that. I mean, to be very honest. There's just a deep-seated self-loath, I think. So maybe before you tie yourself up with somebody in a relationship, you want to look at how much of themselves they love. All right? I think it's very important. Self-respect and them knowing that you'll certainly leave if they do anything stupid counts for a lot. What you permit persists, Agnes, yes. If you permit foolishness, you're going to get a bounty full of it. All right? So the moment you've discussed your negotiables and said one of my ultimate betrayals is cheating, and that one time you find them trying to fool around with the house help, maybe that's when you need to make your stand. All right? Because it's going to persist. If you excuse it, it persists. But if you punish bad behavior, it ceases, I think. It's worked for me. Could work for you. All right? Discuss openly about your attractions from other people, all right, and to other people. Are you attracted to other people? I think openness and honesty and a sense of friendship goes a long way. If you're honest with somebody, I used to date this woman who was always so, in the most innocuous way, would joke, not even joke, she'd comment on good-looking women and good-looking men. She'd be like, oh, look at her, babe, she has the nice, tiniest waist. Oh, babe, look at his beards and he goes to the gym, that guy lifts. And we joke about it. Not in a malicious way at all, just from a place of recognizing that there are people. I mean, in life, there are people who are better than you and those who are lesser than you, greater than you. Yeah, so she would always make fun like that. And I thought that was easy, all right? Share your vulnerabilities and temptations. I think what you keep as a secret can come back and haunt you. Somebody's hitting on you in the office, speak about it. Speak about it, I think. That can be a way to affair-proof your relationship. Because now, when you speak about it, in my mind, you are holding yourself and having your significant other hold you to account. But the devil works in secrecy, all right? What you hide grows in darkness. Pole pole too, and then one time it comes to light. As a 9-month-old pregnancy with triplets by your supervisor in the office. Kai. All right. Attention or lack thereof can cause or prevent cheating. I mean, paying attention. You know, it's always so fascinating. Every time a relationship is starting, people really care to listen to what the other person is saying. You know, they care to love, they care to hear, they care to perform whatever it is that these persons want. And then maybe as the relationship goes by, people just stop caring. And it's sad, you know. So remember the conversation we're having about Dr. Chapman's 5 love languages? Now, if you know that his love language is quality time, then truly you want to try and pay attention and go out of your way to create the time to hang out with him. It says you care about the relationship, I think. If I had known when I was dating that particular woman who said, 3 days, Eric, is all I need. 3 days. Oh my God. I wouldn't be like 3 days. Oh my God. 3 days? 3 days and I was with you on Friday. What will I be doing with you on Saturday and Sunday? I think that effort, paying attention, and just showing interest and care goes a long way. I'm not saying these ideas are perfect. I'm saying there's something in the state of just saying, oh, they can cheat if they want to. No, I don't believe in just giving up your power like that. There are things we can do, all right? Being unaligned, mismatched interests, you are not psychologically aligned. One of you is practicing chastity, the other person is randy and ready to go. This can be a problem. Different set of beliefs can cause and or prevent cheating. All right? You have to be aligned, I think. It's easier. Do you believe in the core things she believes in? All right? You cannot be so far east and this other person is so far west. There's going to be some sort of antagonism. So I think a way to try and bridge the gap, of course, clashing your differences and your character traits and just crashing them so that they meet together goes a really long way. All right? But it's very difficult. Somebody gave a perfect illustration. They're saying if you're riding on a motorbike and I'm riding it and I'm carrying you, and then I go left because I'm trying to take a sharp corner to the left and you go right, we'll fall because of the imbalance. Okay? What are your thoughts? Is there a way you can fair-proof your relationship? Can you prevent cheating, you think? Is there an ingredient you have in your marriage that you've been using that has held you guys together? Please share with me down below or even in my DM section. And if there's a book you've read or maybe a write-up you can propose, I am more than happy to read it and share with me so that hopefully I get to learn your mind as well. Good evening. My name is Eric. Have a lovely night and speak soon. Bye.